Hello and welcome to the latest round of the Super League. We've got 17 people watching, and I thought, because it's normally sort of last week in November, it's Benidorm week, so obviously not this year, I'll bring out the old Benidorm PB hat. Wore this at Benidorm, got myself a PB, and I think I wore it 2 or 3 times. I got a PB every time I wore it. I think I did it at Park Run once. Me and Tonksy ran with them. I got a PB. I might even run the Telford 10k in it. I can't remember. I ran 3 PBs now, I'm sure. Then I got a bit. I lost my bottle. I thought, looks going to run out, so I'll leave it for a bit when I know I'm going to PB, and I haven't worn it for ages. I found it in the wardrobe the other day. But yeah, we all bought one. I think Lewis Tonks bought about 40 of them, and everybody had one each, €1 a piece. Anyway, just get a few more people. I'll give people a minute or two to tune in, and we can give the latest update on the league tables and how the race went, and a couple of notable performances, and then we can move on to next week, and then after that will be the week after, and the final week of the series. And I'll tell you as well what we're going to be doing in the last 2 weeks and how it's going to work, so you know what you've got to do. I'll start now, actually. I've got 22 people watching. You can always catch up later anyway, because it's going to be on YouTube and available to watch in repeat for those of you who are not on pay-per-view. Right, so next week we said you've got a free choice of distance, so long as it's a distance that you've already run in Super League Series. So the way we'll score it is the percentage difference between your previous performance and the current one. So hopefully you'll have improved, but you may not. Obviously, the things going on, and people might be going in and out of fitness. People might be tired, might be poorly. The weather might not be great this week. Who knows? But either way, if you ran the 10 miler this week and you thought, you know what, I've got room for improvement, you can go for it. But if you ran the 5 mile this week, you can't run a 10 next week because you've not got a 10 mile time to measure it against. So that's the plan for next week. My advice would be, look at the distance that you've run and you think, you know what, my best time over that distance wasn't, I reckon I've got more chance of improving that one than any of the others. Go for that one, and may the best person win. So that's next week. And then the week after will be the last week altogether, and we're going to do 5k, so back to where we started from. And that will be a straightforward, see who's improved the most from the 5k we did at the start of the competition, first week. Not the qualifying one. I'm still not counting that really, because there was rumours of people taking it easy to try and get a little bit of an easier handicap. So it was the sort of second, when we first started scoring points in the league, that one. So you'll have to work out what you did. But it doesn't really matter what you did. Just go ahead and run as fast as you possibly can. That's all you've got to do. Just go fast. Don't think, oh well, I ran 27:16, so I've got to go a bit faster than that. If you can run 26:16, go for it. Don't worry about knocking 1 or 2 seconds off. Knock as much off as you possibly can. Give it everything. Right. So this week we have the results in, and we've got the updated league tables as well. Now the winning team this week, taking a maximum 10 points, was once again Dave Jackson's team, Queen Mother Blue. A comprehensive victory, as it turns out, and they take maximum points. So well done, Dave, and everybody in Dave's team that turned out this week. Some excellent performances there. Particularly, I would like to bring to people's attention the performance of Aaron Chetwynd. No, I said this every week pretty much, but I can take my hat off to him here, because it was such a good performance. It deserves taking your hats off to. He ran 56:14, personal best, a big personal best, I think, as well. And I'm not sure what the club record is. I haven't had time to look it up. Been too busy doing other bits and pieces last week. I've been stupidly busy, but I think that might even be a new club record for the 10 mile distance. Fantastic achievement. He's in great form. Well done, Aaron. If you're watching, keep it up. It's really, really good to see. We had Kerry Clover in Dave's team as well, getting a personal best. We had Glyn Broadhurst, another man in form. He got a personal best. And then a couple doing the 5 miler. Katrina Dawson took quite a bit of time off her personal best. Well done, Katrina. Doug Ladkin, he's hit some good form in this competition as well. I think he ran 33.04 for the 5 miler. Excellent time, personal best for Doug. So well done, those guys, and everybody in Dave's team who ran this week. Right, hat's going back on now. Who was second the race this week? It was Steph White's Wobblers outfit. They take 8 points from possible 10, which will help their league chances no end. Not sure if we had any personal bests, but it was just a good, consistent team performance from Steph's team. So well done, everybody in Steph's team who ran. I think they had quite a good turnout. There was 1 or 2 teams a bit short on personnel, all making up the mandatory requirements. But yeah, I suppose as time goes on, there's going to be a few people missing with injury and other things. So anyway, that was second. Third place was Hannah Craig's team. They take 6 points. They were top of the league, still will be with 6 points. But remember, this is where the last 2 weeks scores will drop off. From next week onwards, you'll take your individually and team-wise as well. You take your best performances, and your worst 2 drop off. But that will obviously materialise next week. In Hannah's team, we had a PB for the captain herself, so Hannah's really found some excellent form in this competition, so well done, Hannah. And Dave Jenkinson, I believe, got a personal best in the 10 miler too. And Jo Hardy, she ran a personal best in the 5, so some good performances there from those guys. Fourth place was Adam McElhone's team. They take 5 points. And have they got any personal bests? I don't think they did, that I was aware of anyway. Then we had Nikki Bowman's team. Very, very close. I think it was 0.01% difference between Adam's team and Nikki's team for that place. Nikki's team did have quite a few personal bests, I believe, and I'll tell you who they were. Carl Savage, he ran a 10 mile PB, as did Luke Neal. In the 5 miles, we had Sarah Reynolds getting a PB, 43.43. Well done, Sarah. Vicky Smith as well. She's hit some good form in this tournament, I've noticed. She got a personal best. And somebody else got a personal best. Cameron Barnes. I was trying to read my own writing. I've just got used to writing everyone's initials down now and knowing who they are in each team because I'll be here all day. Yeah, Cameron, well done, Cam. He got a PB. So that's good. Next one in the league was Gavin's team, Gavin Crockwell, beset with injury problems and absenteeism, but still got a team out, so well done, Gav, for making that happen. Don't think we had any PBs, but Adrian Parks, who's new to the league, well, was last week, he got a gold standard time with his 5 mile run, 38.12. Excellent running, Adrian, if you're watching. And if you're not watching, if Judy's watching, tell Adrian he ran really well. Good stuff. Okay, this is a good thing with these this tournament as well. All these times should be qualifiable for standard times, because if you meet the criteria set out, you're not running downhill and all the rest of it. They should qualify for a standard time. So if you've run, well, I mean, you could have actually got your standard times. Think already, you've got a 5k, 5 mile, 10k, 10 mile. There's 4. You only want 1 more, and you've got your standard times. So we'll perhaps look at bringing something in the new year, maybe either a competition or an opportunity for people to get the standard times. But imagine that you've got your standard times when we haven't even given the ones out for this year yet. That'd be something to be excited about. Right, who was next in the league? It was Maggie Savin Barden's team, taking 2 points. I felt I had to triple check this because Maggie's team had 6 people get personal bests. I thought they can't be second to bottom because they've done really well, and they have. Yeah, there's fantastic performances within that team, but performance against their handicap, which is what it's about. It's not about your personal best. It's about your handicap and how that's been calculated. They unfortunately got beat by 6 other teams. But the personal best within her team, we got SJ, who is another person who has found fantastic form over the course of this tournament. She goes from strength to strength, and she ran 43.37 in the 5 mile standard. I haven't done the individual leagues as yet, but I strongly suspect that SJ will be right up there with that performance. Who else did we have? Hannah Merry ran the 10 miler. She did very well. She got a personal best too. Jimmy Dewis, 70 minutes 55 seconds. The old boy done fantastic. Personal best. And there was one other, and I can't read the right. Oh no, there wasn't. Vicky Fowler. She got a personal best in the 5. There's 2 more personal bests. I can't read my own writing. Oh dear, it'll be on the computer somewhere, but never mind. For those 2 people that got a personal best, I'll either remember your name during the course of the proceedings and come back to you. And if I don't, I'll Bill Guthridge. That G looks like an L to me. Who writes this? It's me. Yeah, Bill, you did well. 38.32. And the other one was whoever ran 1:26.23 in the 10 miler, and your name begins with L, and your surname's S. Oh dear. Right, yeah, but they got personal best. Good work. Last one, it was Robert Boland's team, who again I think had a few missing this week, but they still got a team out, and there was still a personal best to record, or 2. Jason Clover, who's run particularly well since getting into it. Well, he ran well to start with. I think he joined a team in week 2, but he ran 1:18 for the 10 miler. And Chris Davis, he ran 40.36, which is a personal best in the 5. Janet Crumpton, fantastic performance, 44.55 in the 5 miler, and the captain himself. What a captain! When the chips were down, he stepped forward and ran 1:10.12, a personal best in the 10 miler. Well done, Rob, and everybody in Rob's team, and everybody in the competition, because you're all winners really. I think there's a general improvement in performance since we've started, and obviously we'll find this out at the end of the competition, as long as not everyone's all knackered and can't get round. And hopefully it's been good for you. 2 more weeks to go, and we shall see which team will win. But at the moment, the current league tables are as follows. Top of the shop still with I'm running out of battery. I have to be quick. Right, it's Hannah Craig with 43, then Dave Jackson's team with 36, Tight Nuts 34, Chafing the Dream 32, White Wobblers 28, Giant Striders 26, then it's 21 with whoever that one is,